you've been fantastic in raising awareness around abuse for children. I know you've been on social media talking about it. You start this book, I was really struck by it, with the description of the sexual abuse that you suffered.
I think this was really important. I think when you do an autobiography, it's not about yourself. It's about to help other people. You tell your full story. And I remember, I think, the most devastated moment is not for me to open up to the world. It was like to tell my mom, because these things happened when I was 13 years old. And I never say it to any member of my family, not even my mom. So even when I talk about it, it's always tough, because I wait like at least for 25 years to tell my mom before I release the book. I say, Mom, I'll just let you know these things happen. You know, I was in Paris, she was devastated. And she said, you shouldn't put it in your book. I say, yes, Mom. She said, it's too personal. I say, yeah, but Mommy, it's not for me. It's for the children. I don't want people to suffer the same way I'm suffering. And also, you know, when those things happen, you feel shame about yourself. You feel guilty. You don't know if people are going to trust you. Especially when I was 24 years old, I was playing in Monaco, and the police asked me about this person, and I say, no, he never did anything. I lie. So I had this also cowardness in my chest.
That's what you feel it was cowardice?
Yes, yes. And this is me. So that's why I don't want when people say, wow, Patrice, you're so brave, you're so courageous to talk openly about that. It's not about that. The victim, it's not because they are not brave, it's because it's the right moment where you feel safe and trust. I've been so lucky. I met the woman of my life, Margot, and she helped me to get rid of all that toxic masculinity and to open myself, because, and the way it happened, we were watching a TV program about pedophile, and she see my face just change, and she said, what's the matter? I say, nothing. She said, but Patrice, you know, I know you so well, you're such a generous person, but when you get angry, I can feel it's something deep inside, so we don't lie between each other. Then I open myself, then I talk, then we cry. And that's why after I was able also to talk about it in my book. So we shouldn't judge those people who say they are coward, or this is me because I'm really hard with myself. And it's not being brave, it's just like I feel safe, I feel like I could trust someone, and it was the moment. And now I won't push anyone to talk about it. I will say you're gonna get the support, because it's really easy to open up. But it's what's next, the support. That's why this will be my cause. After playing football, I've got priority: children, equality gender, and the races, and mental health. All those things are really important for me.
What happened?
It happened just, I was living far from that school.
You were an aspiring footballer at the time.
Exactly. So in that school, you could like being educated, and after school playing football. It wasn't an academy football club. Sure. And that head teacher was living inside the school. So every time I was getting the train, 5 in the morning, losing my stuff. So he said, you know, I've got a solution. You always get tired. You should stay home. Wow, this was a great opportunity. And so he was cooking food. Every day let me playing some video game. But when I was going to bed, that's where the nightmare began. That's when every single night he was trying to touch me. And I did everything in my power, fighting with him. But even when I was fighting with him, he was next to the bed, you know, helping himself. And I even I remember my shoes laces to tie my pajama. Then one day he succeeded. And I went back home. I said to my mom, you know, I don't want to sleep anymore in that head teacher house. She said, like, why, Patrice, you know? And I never answered to it. I said, no, I just don't want. And she said, okay. That's why she was so devastated when I tell her that, because she was like crying and feeling guilty. And I said, no, Mommy, it's not about you. And she was like, but I told you. Which reason? And you didn't say anything, because you can't talk. When these things happen, you just erase everything for your memory. Someone asked me a question, do you hate that person? I say, no. Do you want that person to be in jail? Or I say, no. And after I say, no, yes. Because I don't want that person to do the same things he did to me, to other kids.